Yeah, we're bringing in some new guest aristocratic characters, friends of the family. I think it's reasonable to assume that there'll be a certain amount of male interest in Mary now that she's widowed.
So there is Gillingham, who's played by Tom Cullen, who is an old family friend, and they knew each other when they were young, so they have a connection. He's very dashing, very charming, and there is certainly an interest there. And there's also a character called Charles Blake, who is a friend of Evelyn Napier, who is introduced to Mary. So there is interest.
And then, of course, the very last episode, we've got Paul Giamatti and Shirley MacLaine as my family coming back. So that's a lot of fun too. I don't get the impression that she is particularly close to her brother. He's a very different kind of person.
Paul Giamatti's joined, and that was great. I mean, to work with such incredible actors was like mind-blowing, more than the actors already on the show, like Maggie and Penelope. But new character, that's really fun for my character because she does meet a lot of new people.
Miss O'Brien's fled the coop, so there's new applicants for the post of lady's maid, and we see Thomas interacting with them. One of them, it looks like they're going to become partners in crime, but then she crosses him, and he has to set about wreaking his revenge on her. There's a new nanny that comes into it that rubs up Thomas the wrong way, so he tries to get her the sack. And later on in the series, there's another lady's maid comes into it who Thomas has something over, so he's blackmailing her to do his evil bidding.
We get a new lady's maid. Miss Baxter comes in because Miss O'Brien has disappeared surreptitiously in the night. We get, what else do we get? We get lots of new upstairs people coming in. Possible suitors for Lady Mary. Couldn't really tell you too much about that.
Having new characters upstairs just means they've got more food to make. There's more mouths to feed.
More gossip to talk about downstairs.
Yes.
Because obviously from our point of view, our soap opera is all the upstairs characters. So whenever new people come in, there is a lot more for us to be talking about.
There are obviously a lot of stars who want to be involved, who have cameo roles in Downton Abbey. The Rolling Stones are the most recent.
The Rolling
yes.
Stones, Charlie and Mick. Oh God, yeah. Keith Richards in Downton Abbey. Yeah. Like,
who would you like to see join Downton Abbey if you could pick any star?
Golly, who would I like to see? Everyone that comes to mind is dead.
There's just so many great actors that have joined the cast, and yeah, I think people will be really excited. I'm always excited when they come on set, and yeah, it's a really strong year for newbies.
I can't see Mick Jagger getting his hair cut, can you? Would he do that? Can you see Keith Richards? What would Keith Richards? He'd play the gnarled old undergardener, I suppose, wouldn't he? P. Diddy, he'd come in, he'd be a footman.
There'll be new servant characters coming in below stairs. The usual sort of mix, really. Every year we bring back essentially the same cast. Some people have gone, some people come in. That's what keeps the whole thing alive and hopefully interesting and dynamic.